I appreciate everybody coming out to Thunder RC. Good little crowd here, even the late show-ups. We're racing again next 2 Sundays. Track change. Track change. Yes. Nope. 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 Complete track change for next Sunday. I got 31 laps. We got to change the track. So next Sunday will be a new layout. It'll probably be done at midnight next Saturday night, so don't. Yes, you TQ'd, sir. Doesn't matter. No. Track owner prerogative. No. This is the normal way you go. Road. Nope. No. We might pull out something from last year. 13 turns.
13 turns to do. No, because I don't feel like painting a new body for Dakota.
He's going to have to run slower.
Yeah, well, see how that's working.
Hey, Dakota, why don't you run the front tires off? Myron, grab that car and put it on the front tires on the dirt. Put the front tires on the dirt.
Dakota, Myron, don't worry about it.
He'll be okay. Myron's got it. Myron knows VTA. If he can't make a VTA car fast. Don't forget to sign up for the Southern Nats if you haven't already. Rick Hess, are you signed up? All right. I'm signed up for 2 classes. I haven't figured out how that works. Is that your mark? Well, turn it around the other way, or go grab another 5-footer out of the corner. Your front wheels aren't glued. Why is the front wheels not glued? There you go. Wow. What'd you do to it, Myron? All right, line them up. Scott Pritchard, your TQ for Trans Am. Let's see if he can hold off his son this weekend. If you, Rick, you want to line them up on the wall there? In that order. Le Mans, yes. On the second stripe back. Yep, that one right there. Scott's got the sweeper. All right, turn marshals are. Where'd my sheet go? Lost my sheet. Scott, Myron, Eddie, Rick, Magoo, and Tim Moore. I need one more marshal in the middle. All right, drivers, are we ready? Oh, pull him back. Pull Dakota back. He jumped. I saw that. Hey, you do it again, I'm going to put you in back.
You already got got
Oh, he docked 6. All right, drivers on the tone, less than 5. Oh, that's a spur. Launch control. Oh, Orlando putting it inside Logan there. Logan yanking the trigger down the straightaway. Oh, they wrecking the sweeper. Nope. Logan backwards in the sweeper. Hey, something you always check before you go out. So it is Scott, Orlando, Logan. Orlando trying to close in on Scott. But Scott pulling that 14-2 to Orlando's 14-3. Logan having some trouble at the close hanger. They're going 13-3 for 13-3. Orlando not letting Scott get away. Logan solidly in that third spot. Scott steps it up to a 13-1. Orlando falls down to a 13-8. So Scott just pulling away a little bit. Oh, they tighten up. 15 flat for Scott, having a hard lap there. I'm gonna have to stand up and watch this thing. Scott in the blue and yellow, Orlando in the blue and white, excuse me, as they work their way around the track.
No, I'm trying to figure out what happened.
The battle for first and second onto the straightaway. Coming up behind Logan. Don't forget to give him the corner, Logan, both of them. Oh, Orlando rolls it. Let's see if Scott can get around his son cleanly. Okay, you can block him now, Logan. Orlando's got to catch it. Oh, he drives underneath Logan. No mercy for the kid.
6 minutes left.
So it is Scott out. Let's see if he's out. That was a 14-second lap. 14-1. Orlando coming back with a 13-4, gaining back in a little bit. It is an 8-minute race. Scott 13-7, Orlando 13-6, still trying to drag in, but he goes 14-5 for Orlando, falling back just a little bit, 5.2 second gap. Scott with a 13-1 fast lap to Orlando's 13-2, so Logan pulls a 13-6. Good lap for Logan there.
Five minutes left.
Scott now 13-5. See if Orlando can pick up a couple corners here. Tightens it up into the chicane. 14-2 though. Scott still running strong 13-3s.
4 minutes left.
Orlando with a 13-6. About 7.7 seconds behind now. Scott being consistent, starting to stretch it out. Scott looking for redemption after last weekend. Oh, Logan, trouble onto the straight. Orlando, nice and tight through the lollipop. Too tight. Just a little bit.
3 minutes left.
So Scott now out to an 11.3 second lead as Orlando trying to put Logan down one lap. Oh, they both go over the same corner at the hangar. I get to name new corners for next month. Oh, your leader upside down. Scott trying to throw it away. But he tightens it up coming into the infield. Rings it back in. Scott gonna have to come up behind Logan. See if he can get a clean pass on Logan. Orlando now 10 seconds back. Oh, Logan rolls it after the hanger. Orlando taps the outside straightaway wall. Scott down the straight with a 14-1. Orlando 13-9. Trying to convert some time here and close in. Scott taps the same corner again, trying to make it too tight. Can he hold on? Scott tightens it up, 13-6. Orlando slowing down with a 14-3. Now 11.3 seconds back. Logan, lap back to Orlando. Orlando trying to stay on the lead lap. Oh, he taps coming into the infield. Orlando keeping it nice center of the track to keep clean lines. Ooh, takes the 180. Loses a little bit of time onto the straightaway there, going out wide. Trying to stay ahead of Scott here. 45 seconds to go.
Left.
So he tries to tighten it up, making little mistakes.
.30 seconds left.
Will Scott be able to do it? He goes out wide, tightens it up, one round the 180.
15 seconds left.
They'll get one more, maybe two more laps. Logan rolls it. Oh! Orlando taps. Good job, Orlando. Oh! Scott goes out wide. He gets his lap back.
Orlando Goulargani. Scott Pritchard.
But still, 13 seconds back.
Completed.
Logan, you're done. Everybody's done. Scott Pritchard takes the win, 35.804. Orlando, 34.803. Logan, 32. Good run, guys. All right, Tim Moore to timing and scoring. Hurry up, old man.
Two minutes to the start of the race. Robert Durlow, Steve Keith. 1 minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race. Rick Worth, Myron Kienart, "30 seconds to the start of the race. Brad
All right, I
North
need my
Drew.
marshals from the last race, please.
"15 seconds to the start of the race.
I got everybody checked. So let's grid them up. Running order is Myron, Robert, Steve, Brad, Rick. Myron, you'll be right under the AE sign. Keep going, right up there. All right, marshals are in position. Looks like the drivers are ready. 6 minutes on the clock. All right, quiet. On the horn, less than 5. Wow, Myron was pretty quick that time. Off he goes. Oh, Steve fighting it. Brad all over him. Wow, very nicely done. 1 full lap in the books. So Brad had to let Rick by. Batman using every inch of those track lines to get around the corners. Robert looking inside, thought about sweeping the leg. Sweep the leg. Sweep the leg. Well done. Oh. Steve up on 2 wheels with a sweeper. That lets Rick right up on top of him now. Look at this.
5 minutes left.
You let him go and he still hammered you. Wow. All right, so that drops Steve to 5th. Brad up to 3rd. Rick down to 4, or in 4 remaining. That's... Meantime, back at the ranch, Robert and Batman threw the sweeper together. Body tuck on Steve again. Wow. Steve has decided he's a morning racer. Some days it's better to just quit while the car is still in one piece. I know that feeling. Oh, there's Brad hammering it. Rick goes by him again. And Brad resumes the chase.
4 minutes left.
Ouch. That sounded like Brad's Lexan. Yes, it was. That gives Rick some breathing room. But Robert and Batman have kept this pace and this distance almost the entire race. Batman up on top of the dots again, saves it. Wow, these cars are identical speeds down the straightaway. So let's see here. Robert trails Batman by 7/10. Brad's 2.5 back of Rick.
3 minutes left.
And we're halfway through the race. Running order: Batman, Robert, Rick, Brad. Well, Batman stretched it out just a little bit, 9/10 now. Rick's got plenty of room to work with in front and behind, running his own race. Let's see, fast laps. Batman 1090, Robert 1096, Rick 1107, Brad 1098, Steve had 1105. Come on, Rick, you did a 10 in the practice just a minute ago. Come on. Sandbagger. Don't sandbag in the mains.
2 minutes left.
2 to go, 4 gone. Robert still just 9/10 back of Batman. Brad still just 2.5 back of Rick. Ooh, Brad's closed to within 1.9, scrubbed half a second that lap. Robert now falls 1 second back. Oh, it looks like he's tightened it up here, though. Let's see. Oh, 8/10, yeah, gained 2/10 back that lap. 11.3 to 11.1. Oh, Batman gets a piece of the track line. Saves it again. Now only 6/10 separation. Looks like Brad's closing in on Rick, too. Yep, down to 1.5. He was at 2.5. Robert is closing in on the Batman. Pushing hard. It was 6/10. Now it's going to be 7/10. Brad back to 3.5 gap.
45 seconds left.
45 seconds to go. 8/10 between Batman and Robert.
Thirty seconds left.
Twenty seconds to go.
Fifteen seconds left.
One lap to go. Good.
Rick Worth done. Brad Norris chewed.
There it is. Batman 33.609. Robert 33.610. 1.3 back. Rick had a 32.605. 6 seconds back. Brad with a 32.609. 3.5 back.
Justin Oliver. Two minutes to the start of the race. Brad Schelling. Joseph Steele. Josiah Schelling. One minute to the start of the race.
Tim's thinking, thank you, Joseph, for showing up. Oh, that's a good way to start, Joseph.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
I know.
Thirty seconds to the start of the race.
Honestly, I think Myron might have a more consistent race on that one than I did. 10-9-8.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Steve needs to come, or Scott needs to come check weight. And a driver splash race back out there. Steve, Myron, Rick. Myron with a 98.7 to my 98.6 consistency. But doesn't beat my 99 in my qualifier. Yes. Well, it's my club car. Yeah, I got beat by a Thunder Tiger.
Darla, at least you can't say one thing.
At least, well, it wasn't a Tamiya that beat me, so. Or a Yokomo. Alright, Scott.
Scott Percher.
Did you text? You got Scott's weight and battery? Okay. Alright, line them up. Brad, Josiah, Justin, Scott, and Joseph showing up late, throwing in. Aye. Then Justin and Scott. I bet you that's what that pivot is. That's Justin Lyons' Awesomematic parts. All right, drivers. Don't forget, if you all work together and run faster than the guys in the A, you get the points. Okay? Drivers, on the tone, less than 5. Ooh, and they're off. Easy, 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 easy. Oh, oh, oh. Wait till the end. Oh. Wow. Oh, hard hit for Justin. So out at the front, it is Scott Pritchard. He's followed by Joseph. Joseph trying to keep the car on the track, gets it up on 2 wheels onto the straightaway. Well, easy. Go for the clean pass. There's the clean pass. Good job. Good job, guys. It is Joseph now in the lead. He's on a 26 lapper now. He's going to have to really work that one up. Scott in second, Justin in third, Brad in fourth, and Josiah in that 5th spot. So Joseph trying to get a couple laps in here to get a clean run. 28 lap now. Oh, Marshall, hey, help, help, help. Thank you. Quit watching your kids race and help out. Oh, trouble for Josiah. Rolls it over. The leader in the all white. Second place in blue, Justin trying to put pressure on Scott. Wow. Josiah traction rolling there in that 4th spot. Brad trying to close in on him. They've got the leader coming up behind him, though. Joseph now up to a 29 lapper. Should be able to bust into a 30 here on this lap. Yes, he does. 36-12. He comes up behind Brad. Brad goes way wide. Joseph up to the lollipop.
4 minutes left.
The battle still second and third right now. Scott and Justin. Scott about 1 second ahead of Justin, but Justin closes into the chicane onto the straightaway. Good, Justin. Justin taps, gives Scott a breather. Josiah about 3 seconds behind Justin, with the leader right behind him on a 36.09. Josiah gets out of the way, but Joseph taps out and rolls over anyway. So he's going to have to rework his way around Josiah as Justin trouble onto the straight. Body tuck, body tuck, body tuck. No, well, he broke. Well, he might be broke now. Down on the right front. Something busted. So Justin
3 minutes left.
off the track now. Yes. Joseph 36.08. Brad drives back over the pipe. The leader coming up on the battle. Wow, he drives around him. They ensue. Josiah on the back bumper of Scott there. Scott in the blue, Josiah in the yellow. 1/10 of a second separate him at the line. Josiah trying to work his way around as the leader has put a lap on the field. Scott puts it up on 2 wheels coming into the lollipop, but holds off Josiah. And Brad about 8 seconds behind that battle in 4th. Scott goes out wide at the 180. Josiah closes through the sweeper. He tries to go inside.
2 minutes left.
But Scott goes out wide at the hanger. Lets Josiah in that second space. But Josiah rolls it. Scott back to second. So Scott in the blue, Josiah in the yellow. The leader coming up on Brad. Brad lets him by. Brad solidly in that 4th spot. Josiah going to have to readjust and re-engage with Scott there, trying to get by him for that position. That is a points paying position, definitely in this group. Every position's a points paying. It can make a difference. They're looking for laps here. Josiah taps the cone. Scott gets more of a breather. Josiah, taps the corner, loses more ground. Joseph out there on a 36.05. Watch it in the chicane, easy in the chicane. That's going to let Brad close in on Josiah as Brad works his way through the sweeper. Josiah around the hanger. Brad about 1.7 back as Josiah now 6 seconds behind Scott. Scott backwards at the hanger. Joseph looking to put another lap on second.
30 seconds left.
Scott goes out wide, lets Joseph by. He just jumps in tow on the back bumper of Joseph to try to crank in some hard laps here at the end with 18 seconds to go. Scott in that second spot.
Left.
Josiah trying to close back in on him. Now 1.5 seconds back. They'll get one more lap here as they've got 5 seconds to go. Joseph works his way in front of the driver's stand. He's on that 36.04. Will that be enough to get him the points he's looking for? Scott down the straightaway holds off Josiah. And Brad bringing it home in 4th. Wow, good run, guys, good run. So Joseph 36.04. Cold off the trailer. Drivers, main drivers to Tech, main drivers to Tech, except for Scott and Myron because they're not in the series. Yeah, you are. You're on the list. Yeah, I put you on the list. No, maybe I didn't. Thank you, sir. No problem. Get a little better. Gotta burn them off. Did you water the track? It's like spray corn, something, dry corn is probably what helps a little bit. But also helps you because you're used to four-wheel drive ones later in the run, so running on the dry track.
Myron Kinnard. 2 minutes to the start of the race.
Everybody's legal except for Scott and Myron. Scott and Myron aren't in the series, so we're good. He's curious. I'm curious. He needs to get it ready for the slow dance.
Rick Hess. Mago. Tim Moore. Scott Fuller.
That's where it's at. He's going to win in the quarter, though. Scott's going to win in the quarter.
1 minute to the start of the race.
14:30. All right, drivers from last race back out to Marshall. Oh, we got 4 corners, 4 Marshalls. Okay, line them up,
45
drivers.
seconds to the start of the race. Eddie Leonard. "30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, Scott Fuller, your TQ in GT. Overweight and under voltage, so. Myron in that second, the second
15
tick back.
seconds to the start of the race.
Overweight and underpaid. Then Myron, Eddie in that third spot. Move up, Myron. All right, move. Yep, that'll work. Then Eddie, Rick in the blue, Magoo in the green. Move up, Rick. Up, 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 up. Black and yellow, black and yellow. All right, so Eddie, Magoo, and Tim in the points. Those are the drivers that are looking for a 3604 or better. If they're under 3604, Joseph gets top points. All right, drivers, are you ready? On the tone, less than 5. And they're off. And easy, 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 easy. Oh, that's not easy. Magoo trying to take that Tamaya and shove it up the Yokomo's butt. I think he did. Out the front, Scott Fuller followed by Myron. Scott in the Serpent, Myron in the Associated. Eddie in the Serpent. Oh, the Tamaya bouncing off the walls. Oh, watch it straight. Myron takes over the lead. Eddie puts it up on 2 wheels in the second. Scott bouncing off the walls. Tim up on 2 wheels. Lots of traction out there. So it is Myron out in the lead. Eddie in second, Scott third, Tim fourth. Magoo in that 5th spot, still holding off the Yokomo of Rick Hess.
5 minutes left.
Rick trying to chase down Magoo, but rolling over there. Magoo putting pressure on Tim. He tries to go inside. He goes inside on the outside. Puts it up on toe. They tap. Swing and a miss. Tim down position. Now worrying about Rick behind him. Rick's not in the points, but can make a difference to Tim's clean run. Oh, but Rick rolls it over. Yep, I said it. It's a Rick roll. Myron out in the lead. Tim, wait, go. 12.8 for Tim there on an 11.8 fast lap, so that was good. But Myron, 11.5, trying to hold off a hard charging Eddie Leonard. Myron not in the points. Eddie is in the points. All Eddie does have to finish ahead of Magoo right now, who's in that fourth spot, because Eddie's on a 31 lapper, 31.601, and closing on Myron hard. Eddie in the yellow, Myron in the white. Eddie doing everything he can to close in down the straightaway, yanks 6 car lengths. Myron gives him the corner. Eddie takes the lead. Magoo trouble. Tim on his back bumper down the straightaway side by side. Through the sweeper, Magoo thinks better of it, but he gets inside Tim coming around the paperclip or the hanger. Oh, Magoo gets the hard end of that one. Tim waits. So Tim waits, puts it up, jumps the lollipop. That puts Rick up in that fourth spot. So Magoo and Tim fighting it out for 5th and 6th now.
3 minutes left.
But it is Eddie Leonard falling back behind Myron. Eddie knows he just needs a clean run here to get that top points, but he still wants to finish strong in this race. Oh, he puts it up on 2 wheels. He gets caught up by Scott. Scott takes over second. Scott sets his sights on Myron. Oh, Magoo upside down. Tim gets around him. So Magoo traction rolls off the lollipop. Tim back up into that 5th spot. Magoo down the 6th. Rick still holding on to that 5th or 4th spot, about 8 seconds behind Eddie. Eddie 4 seconds behind Scott. Scott now 1.5 behind Tim, but Scott taps Eddie around. Eddie's still on that 31.605. Oh, Magoo back upside down again. Falls further back. Oh, Eddie caught on the pipe. That's going to hurt his run a little. He needs to stay ahead of that 604. Eddie down to a 31.610. So still the fastest runner in this McLaren group. So it is Myron. Scott now 2.5 back, losing a little bit of ground. No, holding steady with that 11.6 to 11.6. Eddie 11.9. Rick now 6 seconds behind Eddie. Tim 10 seconds down to Rick. Magoo 8 seconds down to Tim. So closest battle right now. Eddie trying to close in on Scott. Eddie fast lap 11.2 to Scott's 11.3. Myron 11.4. Rick 11.4. Magoo 11.6. Tim 11.8. Oh, Rick upside down. Gonna lose a little bit more ground to Eddie now. 10 seconds back to him.
1 minute left.
Gonna let Tim close in on him a little bit. Wow, the back of the field is gonna change up the points for this weekend.
45 seconds left.
Myron coming to put a lap on Tim. Tim gets out of the way.
$30 seconds left.
So it is Myron out to 2.3 second lead with 20 seconds to go. Eddie about 4 seconds back, still holding on to that 31.610. Rick on a 30.608. Tim 29 and Magoo on a 28. Time has expired when you hit the line. Myron taking the double win for the day. Good job, Myron. Scott bringing home in second. Hey, Scott, you got beat by an Associated.
The race is completed.
I built that car. Everybody, next weekend, next 2 weekends actually, and we're off for Father's Day weekend. Don't forget, next 2 weekends, New layout for next weekend. I don't know when I'm going to set it up, though. We'll see. Saturday night, about midnight. Nobody's going to get a chance to run on it except for me. Good job, everybody. I'll be looking at the points.